Karen, and I'm super excited to present today the powerful strategies that can significantly increase your monthly income, potentially achieving 5 or even 6 figures per month. And why am I so excited to share with you? Because these are what really ramped up this business for me personally. And if it wasn't for these strategies, I would have never been this successful in the business. Now, let me take you back to where it all started. So, prior to starting this business, I owned and operated a small dental lab out of my homes for years. And while I technically owned a business, I soon realized that my business actually owned me. I was more of a slave to my business rather than the owner. My work consumed all of my time and all of me, leaving very little to no time for my kids. And as a mom, it's so heartbreaking to see the disappointment in my son's eye every time he asked to spend time with me, and I was forced to tell him maybe later. Um, I kept saying maybe later to them until my kids actually stopped believing in me, and that's when I realized something had to change. You know, when I started this business, I had zero tech skill, no online experience, and not even a Facebook account. I was nervous, I was scared, and skeptical, much like you might be feeling right now. And on top of that, I had a skeptical spouse. And I often found myself questioning if I made the right choice. But my desire to be present for my children, to be there for every recital, every sports event, every bedtime story, drove me to take action. My why was bigger than my fears. And I am so grateful that I had the courage to start, because today, all of that has changed. I now own a thriving business, one that allows me to own my own time and create my own schedule. I'm a recognized leader in our community, and my income has surpassed my dental lab, where I was working 12 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. But most importantly, I now have time for my kids, for my family, and for myself, and a very, very supportive spouse who has been there throughout my journey in the past 5 years. So I have put together some slides to share my journey with you, from those early challenging days to the incredible success that I enjoy now.
Okay, so this is some of the stuff that I'm learning and going over and over and making sure that my foundation is where it needs to be. So many different people, so many different walks of life, so many people with different stories, but the same end goal is to be able to make multiple streams of income and to be able to spend time with your family. I'm going to ask you, what is your why? My why, I'll tell you, because I had unfinished business. Before my mother died, we had so many things planned, where we was going to relocate to, when we was going to be traveling. Me being a nurse, but wanting to work online, I just hadn't found this business then. So I feel like, not that I've let my mother down, but that I've let myself down, because my mom is dead and gone. She does not know what's going on. I'm still here. My kids are still here. My husband is still here. And I still have those desires. But being able to successfully accomplish that, and to be able to find something that is reliable, something that has value. We all drink water. We all need good health. We're all imperfect. So trying to find something that is relevant to every person that sees value. That's the thing, is not everybody sees value in their health and wellness until they have a health problem. Until they get that death sentence of a diagnosis is when they try to change their life. And it's like, by then it's too late. I mean, you're just prolonging or maybe slowing down the process. But if you could go back in time, and if you could take care of yourself, if you had more tools so that you can take care of yourself, take care of your well-being, take care of your family members, then you would do it. And so I'm learning tools, strategies to maximize success, understanding the program's value, our programs and other income streams, how it gets you to start thinking about the digital space and how you can maximize your reach. Having a products, and a business model that is not a multi-level, a business model that actually puts more value in your life than it takes out. If you have multiple children, if you find that when you look at your work week, you're spending more time outside of the house than you are with your kids. This time of year, we just went through Thanksgiving. Now we've got Christmas coming up and New Year's. And this is usually the time of year where people are working more hours. They're spending more time away from their home just for one day a year so that they can buy all of the presents. What if you could do that for your family throughout the year? What if you had a business that was bringing in 5, possibly even 6 figures a month? Because that's what I'm working towards, and I see the value in it, and I appreciate the value. And me being a nurse, I appreciate it even more. I just wish that I would have found this like years and years ago, because I'd be retired by now. I'm 47 years old. I'd have been retired by now. But better late than never. I just want to be able to share what I'm learning with other people. And I want to ask you this question. When you consider the biggest challenge that you are facing right now in life, would generating the kind of revenue that you are seeing is possible from having your own digital business, a digital business that has high ticket, high quality training, high quality products, high ticket returns, and where you don't have to recruit people? You just talk about your benefits, you talk about how it's helping your life, and then you share that with others. Is that something that you would be interested in? People want to pop bottles. People want to be able to go on vacation. People want to be on yachts and record videos with people twerking and bumping and grinding and all of that stuff. Sunglasses, loud music, people on yachts in the middle of the ocean. Is that what you want? Or maybe some quiet time on the beach with your significant other, maybe with your kids at a pool, a cruise, Carnival cruise, Royal Caribbean, something like that. Being able to say that you are not living paycheck to paycheck, because I'll tell you, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I appreciate YouTube. I appreciate being able to build my page up. I'm a little late to the game because I've had my YouTube page since 2015, and now here it is, 2024, December 5th, 2024. And I just really probably maybe within the past 3 weeks started uploading videos. And I don't know what YouTube wants yet. I mean, all I can do is just record videos and put them up there and just share like what's on my mind and what's on my heart, and hope that people reach out, hope that people comment, hope that people watch the video all the way through. But we're all human. We all have a pulse. If you take your 2 fingers and you put it here on your carotid, you feel a pulse. I'm holding my phone in my hand, but the radio pulse is here on your wrist. Right there. And I can't show it because I can't put my hand and hold my phone at the same time. But we all have pulse. We all have a heartbeat. We're all breathing. We're all talking for now. But to be able to have a good quality of life, to be able to have multiple streams of income, you have tools that you're able to relay your story and share your life story with people. And that's what I'm working on. I'm not good at that. And I'm working on that. Learning how to run ads on Facebook, learning how to run ads on Google if that's what you want to do, learning how to run ads on Instagram, learning how to run ads on TikTok, to be able to reach a wide range of people where you're not selling yourself because you record one video, you put it in a funnel, or you do a meta ad, or you go on a Google ad, or you run an engagement ad on TikTok, or for leads or for sales, and you just have that one video and you target your audience, learning how to do all of these things and then let the automations do the work for you. I appreciate that. But the art of storytelling, being able to tell your story, and that's a vulnerability that I am still working on. And that's why I'm recording videos and I'm posting them on YouTube, because I want to get comfortable with the camera. I can say, I am originally from Brooklyn, New York, that I was 14. The first time I had sex and I got pregnant, and I had my first son when I was 15 years old. My mother, said we wasn't getting rid of the baby. We're not putting the kid up for adoption. You'll be able to get through life. You'll be fine. I'm here to help you. And I thank God that I had my mom, because if I didn't have the mom that I had, I don't know what kind of woman I would be here today at 47 years old. I don't even know if I would still even be alive. But I was scared, but I was okay because I had my mom there with me. I was able, although when I was in my senior year of high school, I did drop out. And I did get my GED, but I told my mom that I wanted to get a job. Like, I have a kid, you work third shift, and you're working, 7 nights a week, and it's my mishap. And so my mom was okay with that. So I dropped out of high school when I was in the 12th grade, got my GED, went ahead and immediately enrolled into college. Me and my older sister, we went to school for 2 years. We got our associate's degree as medical assistants. I started working in a hospital August of 1997, and I have not looked back. When I, with my, which I had a son, my oldest was 5 years old. I had my second child, and then I had my third child. So they were 5. I had my daughter and then my son. And so now today, present day, my kids are 25, 26, and 31. I've worked in the medical field. I have not done anything else. I was a medical assistant for almost 17 years, went back to school after I moved, relocated to Texas because this is where my mother is now. Well, where she was. She passed away. And I moved here, and then I was able to go to nursing school. And so it's still medical field. This business, these digital products, this digital marketing, this attraction marketing, this affiliate marketing, this networking that I'm doing has a nurse twist to it because it deals with health and well-being. And I know that a lot of people are eating and drinking, they're living their life, they're doing their thing. A lot of people, I don't know how the algorithm here works on YouTube. They may see my video or they may not. Like, I don't even know how to title this video. I don't even know if YouTube uses hashtags. I don't know, what it is. I don't outline what I want to say. Just whatever's on my mind, whatever's on my heart, I record a video and I talk about it. And so hopefully people will see it, but they may just bypass the video and be like, oh, her thumbnail. She doesn't have a professional thumbnail. I don't know, but I know I'm going to keep going. I know we all need to be in good health. I know, people would love to be making 5 and 6 figures a month. That much I do know. I just don't know effectively how I'm going to grow my YouTube page and how I'm going to connect with people that see my videos and they're interested in what I have to say. That's something that I'm still troubleshooting on. And I know, yeah, I'm not making 5 figures a month yet. Am I going to give up? Absolutely not, because I'm a nurse. I work in hospitals and I see sick people. And I talk to a lot of people and they say, oh, if I knew then what I know now. Oh, if I could go back, I would do this differently. I would do that differently. That's what I use in my digital business when I'm talking to people. In the videos that I post, if I go live and I'm talking, why is it that we wait until the last minute to do something when there's value before we're sick, before we're debilitated, before we're in a position where our backs are up against the wall? Why do people want to make things harder than what they have to be? I don't know. Besides the fact that we're imperfect, I have no idea. But I am going to continue to consistently post videos. And I pray that I get engagement. I pray that I get people that watch my videos. I pray that I get people that subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? I don't have to have a whiteboard and to have all, funny clips breaking in and out of the videos where, you have little funny videos and footnotes and things like that. It's just talking, the art of storytelling. This long it's taken me to get to this point in my life where I want to be a business owner. I don't want to be a nurse working at a hospital or an urgent care or an ER or doing home health or doing private duty or hospice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that to be what my life is. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to I don't even have a passport. I've got debt over $100,000 in debt that I need to pay off. And so I'm out here and I'm learning and I'm grinding and I'm applying and different things that I'm learning, whether it's learning how to be a virtual travel agent, or if I'm learning how to set up my own virtual call center, if I'm learning how to promote my master resale rights for my online digital courses, or if I'm learning how to utilize the private label rights for these ebooks that I have that teaches people how to do, A, B, and C, or if I'm connecting with people. I don't know. I've learned a lot and I'm going to keep doing it, but I think what I need to do is I probably need to write something down so that I can keep my thoughts in order, because my brain by itself, without structure, I'm all over the place. Storytelling. How do I do that? I record a video. I start out saying one thing. I'll go over here to this corner, come back over to this corner, go to the roof, go to the backyard, come back around the side of the building, back in through the front door, go out the back door, come back. I'm all over the place. And to have a structured outline of my thoughts, what I'm going to say and what points I want to bring out, I have to start writing things down. But in the meantime, I'm like, if I get a wild hair up my butt and I want to record a video and I want to start talking, then that's what I'm going to do. And as time goes on, I know I'm going to learn. But in the meantime, I'll say, if anyone has watched my video up until this point, there is surefire way that we can make money and we can learn a business, an international business, one of the largest within the digital space, the only one business that has accomplished what they've accomplished. I know people, matter of fact, one of my mentors, I just scratched myself with my nail. One of my mentors, my original mentor, she's from Cameroon. She's an RN. And within her first 8 months, she was able to quit her full-time nursing job and her part-time. Excuse me. It's almost 10:20. I'm about to relocate and get in the bedroom, get in the bed and get me some sleep. But, I know a business, a strong foundation, it takes time. I'm all over the place. I'll honestly say, I know Being my own boss is something that I want. I don't want to continue to clock in at the. It's so hard for me to go to work. I don't want to because I'm learning so many tools within the digital space, and you try to tell people about it, and you try to get people to pay attention, and trying to target those ones that are interested in digital marketing, those ones that are interested in learning how to make money within the digital space, and they're learning, or they want to learn how to leverage their social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, and being able to get my team together. Everybody, they're working on building their team. It's not MLM, it's not multi-level, but still having a team because it's people that have joined the business because of me. That's the only reason why it's me building a team. But the money that you make is your money. There's no deranking. There's no you have to bring in X amount of people every month. It's none of that. But then the value, and this things that I can't say in the video because you learn it when you go through the training, but it gives you so much information, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. What is it about me that people just... I've always been the type of person where I felt like I did not have a voice. I can honestly say that because I'll be in a room, or I'll have, I'll be with a group of people and I'm the quiet one. I'm the one that goes unnoticed. But I do notice where if I exert myself and I say things, then I get in trouble because of my delivery sucks. Because I'm not the type of person that needs to be rude or need to be cutting people off at the knees. I'm not that type of person. I've never been that type of person. But to be able to be a boss, to be able to be a mentor, to be able to be a coach, I see myself on stages. I see myself, educating people, educating the masses, sharing my story, but then having other people come up and say, you know what? I was able to connect with so-and-so. And because we connected, this is how their life has changed. This is how their story has changed. This is how they're able to, pay off their debt. They're able to take their kid to school, take their, kid to, soccer practice, football practice, basketball practice, chess, tennis, whatever. And they don't have someone else sharing those moments with their child, because guess what? They're their own boss and they're able to do those things. And so I see myself having a community where then they're able to do the same thing for somebody else. And that's all I'm wanting to do. That's all I'm wanting to do. Show somebody, you know what? First of all, you have to be a hard worker. You have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to learn. And then you have to be trainable. You have to be teachable. And then you have to be a people person, or at least be able to be comfortable enough to where you're sharing your story. I don't let too much of my personal business go out, but I say, I don't have a 800 credit score. I don't even have a 700 credit score. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I'm living below paycheck to paycheck. I'm homeless. I'm living out of my car. I am, on the verge of, going to Habitat for Humanities, or, you know what I mean? It's people from all walks of life that can have their lives changed. If you're able to surf the internet, if you're able to get on YouTube, if you come across my video, and you're able to watch this and say, yeah, you know what? She's a nurse. She's all over the place. But the information that she's dropping, the things that she's the things that she's sharing, I can benefit from. That's exactly what I'm looking for, to be able to connect with people that are looking for the same things I'm looking for. Someone that wants to be a part of a team. Let me tell you, I had a nurse that I went to school with hit me up because she sees the posts that I post. She's interested and supplementing her income. She's interested in getting into the online space and hasn't done anything else. And I get that, where I had my homegirl, her brother hit me up. He repos cars. He's in his 60s. He wants to retire, but guess what? What he's doing as a job is not going to retire him. And so he sees my post and he's like, well, man, how is it that you're able to, create these streams of income? Or I always see you posting, and then you tell them about it, and then they don't do nothing with it. I have not heard back from them. We done went through Thanksgiving, and we're approaching Christmas, and I have not heard from them. People will have an interest, but won't take the time to make the time to create a change. And that is so sad. And I can't say anything because I've been there before. But what I have to realize is a lot of people are not like me. I'm an action taker. If I see something that makes sense and it fits into my lifestyle and the results that other people are getting, or what they're saying appeals to me, then I go for it. I don't waste any time. But not everybody is like that. And I'll be honest, I'm getting tired of people benefiting off of my ambition, but then I don't come across people that have the same ambition I have. I've known people that's been in other businesses, even businesses that I've joined but then left because it was something about it that I didn't like, or it turned out to be a pyramid scheme or something like that. And I just, it's one of those businesses where if you get in at the beginning, then that's when you make all the profit. You should have been in here in the embryo stages. I don't have time for that. Or people that want you to join their business, but then they don't want you to join theirs. I get tired of that too, because I'm a go-getter. I'll join, I'll put in the work, but then you don't want to hear nothing about what I'm saying. I done had a few people hit me up on Facebook. Oh, yeah, I'm into digital marketing. Oh, I wanted to get into this, that, and the third. But hey, have you thought about supplementing your income and doing this? And I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Well, I have my own business too that can help you. Oh, yeah, I'll check it out. But hey, go ahead and look, and it's like, nah, we're not about to be doing that. You're not about to be capitalizing off of me, making money off of me, and then you don't want to join my business. And I'm a whole nurse, and I have nurses that, oh no, girl, I be working too much, or I can't do that because I work so much. And it's like, this will free up your time. It's health and wellness. It's A, it's B, it's C, it's D. This is what you can do, but then they don't hear me. So I don't know, but I am getting frustrated, but I'm still going to keep going, because you know what? What did Kanye West say? Da, 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 wait till I get my money right. Da, 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 then you can't tell me nothing, right? Excuse me, is you saying something? You can't tell me nothing. Ha ha, you can't tell me nothing. That's exactly what I'm on. That's exactly what I'm on. And once my business is booming and people see I done got my teeth done, I done got my veneers, I done got my BBL, me and my husband traveling, we doing this, that, and the third, then that's when people going to come up and they going to be wanting to know, what y'all doing? Then that's what I'm going to say. The times when I was trying to tell y'all, when I was someone that people didn't know, just a regular old nurse out here working, minding her business and sipping her water and minding her business, going on about my business and handling my business. You wasn't paying attention until I started recording and sharing. Because I record, I just don't share everything. But just the more I let people into my life and the more I give them a peek through that, I open up that peephole just a little bit more. You go from peeking to this to where then you able to see, then that's when people are going to be like, girl, what you doing? What you and your husband? Girl, I see y'all be doing this and doing that. Then it's like all before I was trying to tell you, but you wasn't trying to listen to nothing I had to say. Girl, that's for you. That ain't for me. But then it's going to come a point in time where, but then what I have to remind myself is, if you believe in God and if you read your Bible, what happened during Noah's day? How many years did people call Noah crazy, a crazy old man? You sitting here building an ark, you and your family, you building this big, massive boat, this big ship, this massive structure. And we ain't never had rain like that. They ain't pay him no attention for over 40 years. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to end this video because it's already 30 minutes. If I was around during Noah's day, and if I knew Noah and his wife and his sons and his daughter-in-laws, if I didn't pay him any attention because I thought he was a crazy old man, because we out here and we got desert-like conditions, we ain't never had rain like that, and here it is, you building this big, cubics. I have to look up the denominations or the measurements of this massive structure. If I didn't pay Noah and his wife and his sons and his daughter-in-laws no attention at all while they was building, but I happened to be outside bringing in my trash can or doing my morning walk, and I happened to see these animals obedient, 2 by 2, groups of 7, unclean and clean animals, from the biggest animals, giraffes, elephants, rhinoceroses, hippopotamuses, whatever, to the smallest, inchworms, snakes, lizards, geckos, iguanas, whatever, spiders, ants. I see these animals obediently and orderly going from their habitat, walking into this big structure. I would have paid attention. I would have known it's a higher power involved. I'm not Noah, but I'm saying this similar situation, I'm not even going to say the same, I'm going to say similar situation where this business model, these high ticket products with high returns, health, reducing inflammation, improving your life, learning how to run a business, learning how to network, having a whole community of people from all over the world, because it's international, that are making 5 and 6 figures. These people are getting money hand over fist. Hand over fist. Getting these checks faithfully delivered to their mailboxes. And I can't get anybody to look twice at a video. I can't get anybody to subscribe to my channel, to comment, to, engage, to even inquire. But guess what? Once God shut that ark and that first drop of rain hit whoever's nose that was outside, they already knew it was too late. It was too late. Can you imagine Noah and his family? Because it was people in the neighborhood that was begging, Noah, let us in. We're sorry. What nothing he could do. God closed that. I can't open up that drawbridge. I can't open up that window. God closed that. That was the hand of the Lord that did that. I can't do nothing about that. But can you imagine how Noah and his family must have felt being inside that ark, knowing that the people on the outside couldn't get in, and the people on the outside knowing that they couldn't get in knew that Noah and his family was in there. And man, I'm sorry, I should have listened, but it was like it was too late. And that's one of our biggest problems. People will hear and they won't act. People will see and they won't react. until it's too late. Now, this isn't life or death, and it could be dependent on how bad you are. What kind of cancer do you have? What type of Crohn's disease do you have? What kind of inflammation do you have? What kind of GERD do you have? Do you have problems with your gallbladder? Do you have problems with your lungs? Do you have problems with your kidneys? Do you have problems with your thyroid? Do you have problems with brain fog? Do you have problems with your skin? Do you have diabetes? Do you have high blood pressure? Do you have hyperlipidemia? What is wrong? You steady taking them pills that doctor is giving you, when there's certain lifestyle changes you can make. And along with those lifestyle changes, you can make money. Now, I'm not big time yet, but the kind of feedback that I've had from my businesses is enough to keep me going. But it is coming. It is coming. My time is coming. And I don't know who's going to be on my team. I don't know who's going to see this and be like, you know what? I want to at least hear what she's talking about. I want to at least see, what type of information she's talking about. My www.ebonydigitalgroup.com, that free webinar that's there that you can sign up for, that you don't have to put up any money just to go through the 90-minute webinar for it to set everything up. But then once you do that, you want to learn more, because I'm going to tell you, when I did it, I was laying in bed. My husband was laying beside me. He was asleep. He didn't know anything. I watched that 90-minute webinar and I moved forward, and I didn't tell him anything until I was getting ready to start the business, because then I wanted him to know what I was getting into and I wanted to know his thoughts. But I had my own money, so I was able to get started, and I didn't have to consult with him. A nurse that I went to school with, talking about she's still trying to get her husband into putting up $149. What? Say what? I mean, and I get you're a team, but you don't even have 149 of your own dollars, and you need to talk to your husband about that? You need to convince him? Everybody's household is different. Everybody, to me, $149 isn't a major purchase. $10,000 is a major purchase. $5,000 is a major purchase. But $149? That's 30-day money back guarantee. So you pay the $149 and you can get it back. You need to talk to your husband and get approval to do. We all different. Different strokes for different folks. And all I'm saying is there's opportunities out there. The people that need to hear my message, I wholeheartedly believe that they will hear my message and they will be drawn to me. The ones that need to be drawn to me will be drawn to me. The ones that want to change their family's lifestyle will hear me and they'll inquire. And so we're just going to leave it at that. Today is Thursday, December the 5th, 2024. It is approximately 22:40, which is 10:40 at night. I am Central Standard Time. I will be uploading another video tomorrow. Whatever thoughts is going through my head is what I'm going to share. But all I have to say is, don't give up on you. There are so many things that I'm learning and so much that I'm getting ready to be sharing, but I have to build this platform. I don't know what YouTube wants. I'm trying to figure it out. In the meantime, it's so many things that I'm trying to learn on this computer. Who's going to tell your success story? Will it be somebody else telling your story after you pass away, or will it be you telling your story on your own words? Leaving a family legacy, starting a family legacy while you're still here. Being able to enjoy life now to the full before you get to the point to where you're going through all of the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Digital products, digital marketing, having your own business, having a side hustle is what we need, because this economy is not getting any user friendly. So you have to start thinking outside of the galaxy. I'll see you on the flip side and see you for the next episode.